Hello, my name is Quay. Let me tell y'all, I am going to be taking y'all down on a trip with me. Okay? And I probably should have started this trip at its original location, which was Target. I know. You don't have to tell me, I know. Okay? This is one of my first times in there in a very, very long time. But anyway, I have decided after 30 plus years that I am going to start a serious makeup journey. Now, for those of you who know me, have known me, I was never the girl in high school, especially who wore makeup. I was out here rough and ragged. I also played sports, which let the girlies these days tell you that ain't got shit to do with it. So that's not an excuse. That wasn't me. I wasn't into it. It wasn't my thing. I always thought that it made my friends look crazy. Shout out to y'all. I love all of y'all, but y'all looked like ghosts to me. So I just never got into it. Also in high school, I will say I was one of the lucky ones who I had really good clear skin. Like as I've gotten older, my skin has honestly gotten worse, which doesn't make sense because I eat so much healthier than I did in high school, but whatever. So I've decided to start a serious makeup journey. Now, again, for y'all who knew me, get past high school, not wearing anything, get into college. Actually, not even until like the end of college, I started getting into like lipstick and eyeliner, mascara. That's it. That's all. Only 3 things I've ever known: lipstick, eyeliner, mascara. And barely did all 3 of those all the time. But there was a point in time where like I used to love putting on eyeliner, like on the bottom eye, and lipstick used to be my jam. Almost an everyday thing. I loved a dark brown lip or a very bright pink lip. Then somewhere during maybe COVID, maybe right before COVID, when I started my master's program, I just stopped, really gotten away from it. And since becoming a mother, like for a while there, that type of self-care was in the toilet. So now that we're getting a little bit further past postpartum, I have been trying to focus on doing the things that brought me joy, taking care of myself. Now, one thing you'll learn is I also love a look, okay? Now, according to Lenny, I'm a little linty today, but I like to be hella coordinated, hence, my Bulls hat. And okay, I love to be coordinated, okay? But I love to like get dressed and look good, presentable when I go out the home. My mom always taught me, when you walk out the door, you're a reflection of me, and so you need to leave put together. So that has always been important to me. I always like to dress. Here recently, I'm like, girl, you walking out the house looking good, okay? Outfit is cute. Get the rest of this together. So this is my attempt to get the rest of this together. I've recently gotten into perfumes and oils and all the things because also, again, not my thing. I never was into the, Bath and Body Works perfume, Victoria's Secret's perfume. But we are here. I'm a little bit ways into my perfume journey. I was like, Jaquay, get back to wearing makeup. So I've been trying to get back to wearing, just my lip, my eyeliner, my mascara, and trying to learn the new things, but also realizing like, ooh, girl, you need to elevate this, okay? We cannot be starting at ground zero and looking like a high schooler. So I'm trying to take a crash course in this to make it look like I've been doing makeup for years. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I believe in myself. I'm a quick learner. Today, I took a trip to Target for other reasons and ended up being like, let's just go look at the makeup. Let's see the girl I've been following on YouTube, whose name I will say shortly. I can't remember her name right now, but I will mention it in a later video because I'm going to be referencing her a lot on my beginner makeup journey. And it's kind of will be like my makeup journey following maybe her channel and some others who specifically create content for beginners. I'm going to be a beginner who is watching their videos and actually applying it and showing you all how it's working for me. So I went to Target to buy products in one of the videos that she did that I want to try. And let me tell you something, stressed. I was in that fucking Target makeup section for like an hour and a half. Kid you not, really longer. I think it was like 2 hours. I was in there for fucking ever. And I got 6 things. 6 things. Although we love the number 6. But anyway, 6. I got 6 things, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I got so that y'all can see how I made out. Okay, y'all, so I am back to show you what I got on my Target run, trying to follow Mani Lee Marie on YouTube. It was her no foundation beginners tutorial. So again, I'm new to makeup, but also I do not really know that I want to use foundation. And so she has a couple of videos where she doesn't use foundations, but this one particularly, like she states, she doesn't use foundation. From this video, these are the things that I gathered, and it's not a one-for-one. She talks about in the beginning how beginning with a clean, primed face is good. I was out of facial wash, and honestly I need to switch up my facial wash. I am at that point where like my cleanser, I don't know, it wasn't giving what it needed to give. So I've never used this brand Cetaphil, but we're gonna try it out. This is a gentle foaming cleanser. Again, I know this has nothing to do with the makeup, but she always talking about you got to start with a good, nice, clean face. So this is my beginning, okay? This is a part of my 6 products. So I got this. I got a nourishing cleansing oil, Burt's Bees. It was on sale. I used to use the Burt's Bee cleaning, facial cleaning is what I originally used. Then we're gonna go over here to the actual makeup. This is not the primer she told me to get, but I could not find the primer she was asking for. Okay, I don't even remember the brand at this point, but we went with LA Girl Illuminating Primer. I do think that I have a dry face, so I'm hoping that this helps keep my face moisturized as we are wearing the makeup. Then I went with Black Radiance is this brand, and I got their True Complexion Correction Contour. Yeah, so hopefully this is my complexion. And then this is the one that's supposed to be 1 shade lighter. That I'm like, I probably should have went 2 shades, but I went 1. And then, y'all, this is where I broke down in the video because she says to get a setting powder. Specifically, she has a Fenty one. I could not find that fucking setting powder or anything similar. And so I got setting spray. Now, according to my sister, this ain't the same. It ain't gonna work. But according to one friend, she was like, girl, you might be fine. So we're going to see. We are going to try to make one more round because I also was supposed to have bronzer. None. Okay. This caused like a 15-minute breakdown in Target. Because I also just could not find another brand that I felt was comparable to what she was showing me in the video. And so I started to freak out a little bit and honestly almost put all this shit back, but it was like, no, stick with it. Tomorrow, we're going to listen to our friends who do this on a regular. We're going to go to Ulta and we're going to let the Ulta girls help me.